everybody. Today is Thursday the 5th of September. I don't usually do a shopping vlog on a Thursday, but I thought I would just do like a mini one. I've come to the Vineland premium outlets. A couple of reasons: I've got something to take back, and also I wanted to have a little look in the character warehouse because I think annual pass holders have an extra 20% off for the next few days, which is really good. A friend of mine wants me to try and pick up a specific loungefly if they've still got any left. Hopefully they have. It's 9:45, so it opens in 15 minutes. I'm going to go and get in the queue now. I don't know what it's going to be like. There's plenty of cars in the car park already, but you know what this place is like. It always gets packed. So I'm going to go and give it a go, and I'll show you what they've got in the character warehouse. Hopefully it's not too crazy in there, because the problem is trying to film in there when it's later in the day. There's just too many people. So I'm going to show you what I can. And yeah, let's hope I can find some bargains. So come with me to the character warehouse in the Vineland premium outlets. Somebody has just walked past me with loads of Disney bags. Does it open earlier than 10? Oh, I couldn't have got here any earlier anyway, by the time I dropped Zara off at school, but yeah, I assume it must open earlier than... So as you can see, the store's already open. It opens at 9 AM for pass holders. Little did I know that. But anyway, I was front of the queue. There was people inside, but it wasn't too busy. Straight in, and we've got some ears. I'm not really sure what these are from, but they were $7.99. And then there was 2 big boxes of lounge flies, as well as these suitcases, but I couldn't find a price for those. The lounge flies were $34.99. There was the Stitch one and an unidentified one. They also had this Encanto one as well. Again, all the same price. They had quite a lot of Encanto stuff actually throughout the store. They had some Nightmare Before Christmas merch, $7.99 for that mug. I was a bit tempted by that, but then I just don't need any mugs. They had some puzzles, some other mugs and water bottles, some pillows and some blankets as well. Again, I was tempted by the blanket for Zara, but she just doesn't need it. And then we had a bit of Haunted Mansion stuff, as well as some more Jack Skellington shirts. Haunted Mansion loungefly there. And then they had some plates and a small jar. They had quite a few little bits and pieces from the Haunted Mansion, as well as the Nightmare Before Christmas. That was the Stitch bag that we looked at earlier. They had quite a lot of Wish merch, and the costumes were all really cheap. I did hear somebody say that they were reduced even further than the price that was advertised. They had lots of little toys, $12.99. Now we've got these wine glasses. I did pick a couple of these up from last year's Food and Wine, but I don't mind that. $2.99. Some more drinks cups. Couldn't find the actual price of those, it was just the original price. They had a few nice mugs, $4.99. That one, the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then this one, now again, I was tempted to buy this. I probably should have just picked it up. $7.99. This one was cute too. Again, $7.99. Nice little Cinderella one. I haven't seen that one before. This was all of the Encanto stuff in the middle. That they were plastic plates, like outdoor things, little glasses. And then they had some like bowls. They were quite big, those bowls. I'm not sure what you would use it for, maybe crisps or dips or something. I had a few little Star Wars things. They had loads of Spirit jerseys. Again, this is from last year's Festival of the Arts, $29.99. This one has been in the shops very, very recently, so I was surprised to see that one there, although there was only like a handful of those, $24.99, and that one was quite cute as well. I like the green and purple. And this one, like a galaxy type colour, Again, they were all either $24.99 or $29.99 depending on the design. That one again, I've seen that one in Epcot very, very recently. And they had even more on the back wall. Avatar, then that one was like a Little Mermaid type one, and the Pride one, black sparkly, and then they have the Haunted Mansion one that's next to that. They had quite a lot of the Pride stuff actually, lots of t-shirts and some pins that we see a bit later on. I like this hoodie, but they only had 2 in extra small, so I didn't pick it up, but I would have been tempted by that. They had quite a few different men's t-shirts. The women's section on the rail was quite poor. I love these jumpers, but I wasn't sure about the yellow, $19.99. Again, another yellow zip-up hoodie. They had these plain t-shirts, but they only had these in small sizes. I did pick this jumper up. They had them in all of the sizes. And then they have this big wall full of t-shirts. Sorry I didn't show you much of that there, but there was somebody wanting to be in. I did pick up one of those t-shirts. They were $7.99. Here's the Pride collection again. Lots of different pins. They had like about 5 or 6 different ones. Lots of this Halloween pin, but I don't know who that character is. Back over to the clothes, they had some big coats and yeah, warm things. That was the ladies section, but like I say, it was quite poor really. There wasn't much to choose from in there. There's that wall of Spirit jerseys again in this cute little fancier cuppa bag. They had a few little Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirts. I've seen lots of people wearing this around the parks, this print. It's like a collab with somebody, I'm not sure who it is, but yeah, it's quite popular, but it's obviously an expensive brand because like even these leggings were still, I think, $60 in the sale. Yeah, $59.99, and then that quarter zip at the top was I think $65.99 still. Yeah, $65.99. They had a few towels. They had a Forky towel, and they had some puzzles, 4-piece puzzles. They'd be a good idea for like a Christmas gift, $20. Some Pandora ones as well. And Star Wars. That's not Star Wars, is it? I don't know what that is. I'm not very good with my Marvel things. I really like this block castle building set, $14.99. I have nobody to buy that for. Some Christmas Crocs. I was tempted to buy those for Zara for Christmas as a joke, but I didn't. $14.99. And a 4-pin Encanto, $12.99. Cute little Mickey toy. Doll and accessories, $12.99. And then they had these plushies of Olaf and Spider-Man as well. $14.99 for those. The ears selection wasn't very good. They had these Oswald ears and a random towel that I like the look of in the basket. It was $14.99. And some little candles, 4 set of candles, and some winter Crocs. Look at those with the fluff inside of them. Again, I was tempted to buy those for a joke, but I didn't. $24.99. And some of those Disney native shoes as well. Again, more costumes, some boys ones, Spider-Man and another one of the Marvel characters. I was just checking that I hadn't missed anything over in the other corner. I don't know what this tray was, but it was $4.99, and I don't know what that was either. Some kind of coffin. And then they had these lightsabers right at the very beginning. Yoda lightsaber, $75. Apparently they were over $200 when they were full price. They had loads of them, and they had one on display at the till as well. Again, that was the only real selection of ears. They had some socks on the when you were queuing up to pay as well. $2.99 for those. Cappies and a little Munchkins. So I hope you enjoyed that little mini look around the character warehouse. It was definitely worth the little look in there. Like I say, I needed something. A friend asked me to get one of these Stitch lounge flies. So I managed to pick up that. And with the extra annual pass discount, that come to $27.99, so an absolute bargain because they're usually over $80. And then I got, you'd have seen there was loads of t-shirts that I've seen recently in the parks as well. I got this Minnie Mouse one, it just says Walt Disney World, and that was $7.99. And then after discount, it was $6.39. And then I got this white classic Mickey Walt Disney World jumper for the winter in the parks, and that was $24.99. So with the discount, that was $19.99. And then the last thing that I bought was these 2 wine glasses. Just wrapped them up all nicely, and I'm just going to ruin it. I got 2 of these Food and Wine. They're from last year. They're last year's Food and Wine 2023. 2 of these wine glasses, but I quite like them. I like a thin wine glass, but they don't feel too flimsy. And they were $2.99. So I bought 2 of those. Yeah, so $2.39 each they worked out to be. I was looking at the ones from this year the other day in Epcot. Yeah, you're talking like full price, they're $19.99, and I've got it for $2.39. So I got 2 of those, one for me, one for Jason, because we need some new wine glasses. Yeah, so that's all I bought. So those 4 items, or 5 items with the 2 wine glasses, came to $62.99. So all of that for less than what a full price lounge fly would be. So, like I say, there was an extra 20% off for pass holders, which is on for, I believe, till the middle of September. It's now the 5th of September, but don't quote me on that. I think if you want to get here, then just get here in the next couple of days. Now, when I got there, I seen people walking past me with bags, and when I got to the door, it was clearly already open. But where I was front of the queue, but when the lady opened the door, I said, "What time did you open?" And she said, "We open at 9 for annual pass holders." And I did not realise that. I mean, I couldn't have gotten there any earlier anyway, because I've dropped Dara off at school and then come straight here. But yeah, it's good to know for the future that they open 1 hour earlier. And it was 5 to 10 when I got in the door, and she did check my annual pass. So, and the people behind me weren't pass holders, and she didn't let them in. Yeah, so there we go. There's a little mini trip to the Vineland outlets. It's definitely worth a look if you're in the Orlando area, but get here early. Do not come on the afternoon or on the weekend. You will wait a long time to get in just that one store alone. Getting parked is a nightmare here. Yeah, it's a very, very popular place, which rightly so. It's got lots of really good shops. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.